I learned about Carol when I decided to be a Christian educator and needed a school that provided that kind of training. I had gone to UW Extension in Milwaukee for 2 years. My junior year, I went out to Carol. I didn't know anything more about it than it was a Presbyterian school and it had the program I wanted. I had an experience that I call my Hound of Heaven experience that was a clear call to be a Christian educator. When I graduated on Tuesday, I was married on Saturday to a minister who had been called to the church at McQuanigo. And so I put my own career on hold in order to be a pastor's spouse and supporter of his ministry. But even during that time, I kept connected with my profession by going to workshops and training events. So I kept active and continued my education in a less formal manner during those years. And then I began looking for a position, and that's when I came to Green Bay to serve as the Director of Christian Education at First Presbyterian Church. I was there for 10 years, and then I was called to Union Congregational United Church of Christ as their Minister of Christian Education and Parish Life. And the Parish Life added to my job description pastoral care. And that began my independent study for ordination.
Even though she was a woman, she was small in stature, you knew she was in the room. She could walk into conflicted situations and maintain her authority in those situations, but still receive the respect from the people that she was working with. I think that that's a great trait that I learned from her, because I've done some of those same activities now as the years went by. Certainly that was nurtured by her time at Carol, because it was body, mind, and spirit. Her faith gave her the knowledge that she was valued as a person, and that's an important quality when you're being challenged, to be grounded in who you are and your relationship to your God, and she lives out her faith that way, and it gives her a strength and kindness that comes from walking her faith.
Often I was the first female minister in a church, which then paved the way for churches calling women as ministers for their full-time position, because they figured out we could do it. I guess I've always accepted the challenge. Even when I felt I wasn't qualified. Someone thought I could do it, then maybe I could.
When she was working in the church, women were not as prominent in leadership, and for her to have a leadership position and to excel in that leadership, she became a role model. So to see a woman in that kind of a role was inspiring. And I know that many other women look to her as a leader because of those qualities that she has.
I would say that my career has been very interesting and very rewarding. But it was not the career I would have totally mapped out for myself. But I really have felt blessed by the relationships I've had with people and the opportunities I've had to do things I didn't ever expect to do. My life has been rich.